What's the biggest promise your parents broke? They promised they'd never lie to me about money. Growing up, every request was met with the same response. We can't afford it. New backpack for school? Can't afford it. School field trip? Sorry, money's tight. Even a $3 candy bar at the grocery store checkout got a head shake and put it back. I learned early to stop asking. When other kids got new clothes for the school year, I wore hand-me-downs from cousins. When friends went to movies, I stayed home. By high school, I had internalized it completely. We were the poor family. Dad worked construction, mom cleaned houses. Every bill was a struggle. Every expense was carefully calculated. I got a job at 15 busing tables just to buy my own school supplies. I never questioned it, never doubted their word, until the laptop incident. I was 15 and needed to finish a history report. Dad's laptop was on the kitchen table, still logged into everything. I opened a browser to research my paper when I saw the tab. His banking app was still open. My heart stopped. Checking account, $23,000. Savings account, $157,000. Investment account, $89,000. I stared at those numbers for 10 minutes, refreshing the page thinking it was a mistake. But there it was, nearly $270,000 just sitting there while I'd been wearing the same 3 shirts to school for 2 years. I confronted them that night at dinner. Why do we live like we're broke when we're not? Dad barely looked up from his meatloaf. That money's not for spending. It's for emergencies and your college fund. But I've been working since I was 15 to buy basic things. Builds character, Mom interrupted. You'll thank us when you're older. I accepted it. Figured they knew best. The money was there, just not for everyday stuff. I kept working, kept saving, kept living like we were one paycheck from disaster. Senior year changed everything. I got into my dream school since middle school. Full journalism program, perfect campus, everything I'd worked toward. Tuition was $58,000 a year. I applied for every scholarship imaginable. Wrote essays until my fingers cramped. Got 3 part-time jobs that summer. Saved every penny from my restaurant work since sophomore year. By August, I had $35,000 in scholarship money and $8,000 in savings. Still needed $15,000 for the first year. I sat my parents down with all my paperwork, showing them my budget, my loan options, everything. I just need help with this gap. I can handle the rest. Dad looked at the numbers for maybe 30 seconds. We just don't have it, sweetie, Mom said, reaching over to squeeze my hand. Maybe community college for 2 years, then transfer? I felt sick. All that money sitting in accounts, and they wouldn't help with my education. But I accepted it. Started filling out loan applications for the full amount. 3 weeks later, my cousin Emma posted Instagram photos from her graduation trip to Europe. Not just any trip. A month-long adventure through Italy, France, and Spain. 5-star hotels, the works. I called her that night. That trip looks incredible. How'd you swing it? Oh, Uncle Mike helped out, she said casually. Mom mentioned I really wanted to go, and he just offered to cover it. Said families should support each other's dreams. Uncle Mike, my dad. My hands were shaking as I hung up. I found Emma's mom's Facebook and scrolled through her posts. There it was. A public thank you post to Mike and Linda for making Emma's dream trip possible. Posted 2 days after my parents told me they couldn't help with college. I called my uncle directly. Hey, kiddo, what's up? Just curious about Emma's trip. Mom said you helped out? Yeah, your dad actually suggested it. Said Emma had worked so hard in school. Deserved something special. Think it ran about 15 grand, but worth every penny to see her happy. $15,000. The exact amount I needed. I walked into the living room where Dad was watching the evening news. Didn't say anything at first, just stood there until he felt my stare and looked up. It's different, he said quietly before I could speak. Yeah, I replied. Emma's dreams were worth investing in. I took out student loans. 4 years, never asked them for another cent.